Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back to episode 2 of the Derby County one season challenge. And remember, we are staying at Derby County for just one season. We're playing on Legendary as well. As you can see at the top there, it actually confirms that we are playing on Legendary. And this is the third game of the season so far. And we did win the first game against Brighton. And we did win on penalties against Grimsby Town in the last episode as well in the AFL Cup. So we are through to the next round of that competition. It is a competition where we want to go out and win it, hopefully. Fingers crossed we could do that. But before we do get to any more transfer talk, we are going to get a couple of games played. And then obviously the transfer window will be close to closing. So we still want to make another signing or two, maybe a striker. We have brought in Thierry Ambrose, remember, but I think we could do with just one more, maybe even two more. Maybe somebody we can use as a striker and a winger maybe on that left side. We do have Johnny Russell. We do have Tommins on the right as well, but we'll wait and see who we can bring in. Now we've got, was it just over 12 million to spend? Maybe just over 14 million now actually, because we did sell Craig Bryce, remember, in that first episode. Early chance there for Barnsley. We'll say early, with 10 minutes to go in this first half, and Barnsley have had the first decent chance of the game. It's been a quiet first half really, but it is Barnsley with a corner. Corner comes in, but there is Carson, and he rolls the ball out pretty quickly there. He wants to get Derby on the attack straight away. Will Hughes holding off the guy chasing him. Well played there, good hold up play. Back heel to Darren Bent, who gets a start for Derby County. He's got the ball back. And here he is again. Oh, he tried to tee up Tommins there, who was just running inside, but good interception from the Barnsley defence. And they do get the ball clear. So now we are into the second half. And there is Rob Holding, here on loan of course from Arsenal for one season. And now Ambrose, he's come on the field. Another signing, season-long loan, Manchester City. He's already got one goal for Derby, remember. And there is Johnny Russell, unlucky. Should have had that one on target, to be fair. It was Ambrose who played him through. He had loads of time and space. He took the low-driven shot, I'd say, but just dragged it a little bit too far wide. And it does go out of play for a Barnsley goal kick. Approaching the hour mark now. Still goalless. Barnsley pushing forward. Are they going to steal this one later on? A minute to play then. Here in Barnsley. Come on, defence. Defence is everywhere right now. Just trying to win this ball back. We've got two on him. He's still twisting and turning. Trying to open up some space for himself. He's got support. We'll play Kamara, just keeping him out there. The cross has come in. And there we go. We do have the ball. Good play there from Rob Holding. He read the cross. Gets the ball clear. The final whistle blows then. It does end. Barnsley 0. Derby County 0, but that's not too bad. We're still unbeaten so far this season as we go into game 3 in the championship, game 4 in total, and we're still unbeaten. So I'll take that. And then after this game, I think we can concentrate on looking to bring in a couple of more signings. Remember, I do want suggestions on who to sign for in the next series for one season challenge. As Derby County push forward here. So leave your suggestions below in the comments. And we don't have to be in the Premier League. We don't have to even be in England. As Thierry Ambrose actually gives Derby County a very early lead there. 4.5 minutes gone in this championship match between Preston and Derby County. And already it's the Rams who lead 1-0. It's his second goal of the season for Derby County since joining from Manchester City. But as I was saying, yeah, please leave your suggestions below. We don't have to stay in England for the next series. We can go abroad. We'll actually we don't even have to stay in Europe, to be fair. We could go to any country, any team in the world. So just let me know below. And then I think through the suggestions that we get throughout this series, I'll probably do a poll towards the last couple of episodes, and then we can choose who we go with. I'll let you guys decide on the team that we go with to start the second series. But we are approaching half time in this match, and as you can see, Derby County still leading by 1-0. 5 minutes to play in this first half. And Derby County, a possible counter-attack here. Here is Thierry Ambrose. He's got the pace, of course. We already know that. And it's Preston, though, who do win possession back and get the ball forward. So we're going to jump into the second half now. Derby County, great play there. And Will Hughes playing the ball forward. Tommins now, Ambrose. Chance here for Johnny Russell. He's going to carry on his run. He's through on goal. Johnny Russell one-on-one with the keeper, and this time he puts it into the back of the net. He doubles the lead for Derby County. Half an hour to play. It's Preston North End 0, Derby County 2. And it looks like we have the 3 points and the victory wrapped up in today's match. And a great start to the season. Remember, this is on Legendary, so we are playing pretty decent right now. Saying we don't have the best sides in the Championship, and we're still looking to make some more signings. So when this game ends, of course, we will be looking to bring in a couple of players and maybe try and bring in some unrealistic ones. I've got an idea. I might be searching for Mbappe. I think he's going to be one of the strikers that I do want to bring in. He is a youngster, and I will try him as a striker, and I want to try him on the wing as well. But we'll wait and see. Whether we're going to be able to bring him in at Derby County, it's highly unlikely. Remember, he is a top class player. But as this is the manager mode, before this game actually came out, he wasn't that much heard of, to be fair. So he's not going to cost 85 million, which has been valued at right now, because he's had a fantastic season for Monaco. But unfortunately just missed out on the Champions League final. But still, he's had a great season, and he's been taken down there, Darren Bent. I thought for a second that could have been a late penalty, but it's not going to happen. The final whistle blows. Derby County take the 3 points, and that will push us towards the top of the Championship table. So as I said, we're going to be looking and concentrating on a couple of players to bring in now. Then we will end with another game before this episode finishes. And there is one of the main men, 17 years old, Mbappe. Let's see if we can bring him in. We're going to add him to the shortlist and try and make an offer. I have no idea how much he is valued at. I'm sure you guys know already, but I'm going to offer 4 million. I think that's going to be okay for us. And let's see if we can bring him in. Also, we're going to be looking at some of the Ajax youngsters. Ajax have also had a great season so far this year. David Klaassen, 23 years old, cracking player. Mbappe Dolberg. Let's see if we can bring him in. I'm going to inquire about him, see what Ajax come back and say. David Klaassen would be a good signing as well. Justin Kluivert for the right side of the Derby County midfield as well. They're giving good competition for Tom Ince. Let's see who else is here. A centre back, Davison Sanchez. We'll inquire about this guy, see exactly what he is about. Who else is here at Ajax? Younes, 23 years old, left wing. I do want a left winger, to be fair. And let's see if we can bring him in. He's only 5'6", but he might be pretty fast, so we might make an offer. Cherney, no, we don't want to be bringing in Cherney in, although he is a good player. Sanchez, he's only recently joined Ajax, so we're not going to be signing him. But Dolberg is a possibility, but they want 11 million. We do have the money to offer that, but I'm going to offer a little bit less. Let's go for 7 million. At least if I get the 7 million, it leaves me with the remaining funds to hopefully bring in Mbappe, which has actually been accepted. The £4 million for Mbappe has been accepted. Now, can we do the deal with the wages? He wants 25k a week, 4-year deal, so we'll offer that straight away. If he does reject it, then we've still got a little bit more money to spend on improving that offer, and we might actually have Mbappe in the Championship in a couple of games time, which is exciting for Derby County and the fans. And now we've made a couple of offers. Let's get back to the Championship action. We're taking on Midland rivals Aston Villa. They've just recently been relegated, of course, from the Premier League. Well, I say recently, it is the end of the season now in the Championship, but hopefully we can be the ones getting promoted in this series, and hopefully it's not going to be Aston Villa. I'm not a big fan of Aston Villa, I've got to say. I was pretty happy when they did get relegated. Apologies to all you Villa fans out there. They've had not the best seasons either, to be honest. You would have probably put them up there to be one of the favourites to get themselves back into the Premier League, first time of asking. They could be probably one of the favourites next season. We'll just have to wait and see who gets relegated as well from the Premier League. And wow, he's going all the way through. Somebody's sticking a boot. He's going all the way through, and is it the woodwork? And the rebound is shot there from Henri Lansbury, a former Arsenal youngster, of course. Unlucky not to get that one on target, but a good chance already for Aston Villa. But thankfully for us, it is still 0-0. We're into the second half now, and it's Villa who are looking the most likely to get the first goal in this match. They're looking the most dangerous, to be fair. here at the iPro Stadium, as Derby County do have possession. Now pushing forward. Here's Nugent, who gets a start in today's match. Now Cyrus Christie pushing forward on that far side, waiting for the run of Tom Ince. Now Hughes sees Ince. Ince now needs to pull it back. He does pull it back, and there's Nugent to score. No, he's missed the target completely. How did he miss from there? David Nugent. I think that's going to be his Derby County career all wrapped up, to be fair. If we do bring in Mbappe, it's going to be Darren Bent, Thierry Ambrose and Mbappe to make that striking fight for that first place start. As Butterfield goes through and has been taken down here, just over an hour gone, and Derby County have themselves a penalty, and it could be a red card here as well. It is indeed. Chester gets sent off. Less than half an hour to play. James Chester has been sent off for Aston Villa. He went straight through the back though of Butterfield, so it's got to be expected. Dirty challenge, no need to do that. And it's going to be Tom Ince to score for Derby from the penalty kick. He does. He sends the keeper the wrong way, and Derby County go in front 1-0. And it looks like we might just have the advantage now, because Aston Villa are down to 10 men. We have that 1 goal and not long to play. And surely this is going to be another 3 points for the Rams. First championship goal of the season then for Tom Ince. I'm sure there's going to be a few more to come from him. He's one of Derby's main players, so it'll be interesting to see how many goals he does get, as that is a horrible ball. Goes straight out of play there from Jedinak. Got less than 10 minutes to play. Derby County still leading by 1-0. Looking for a second with Bradley Johnson with a long range shot. Unlucky. I thought that was in for a second, but it just strayed wide of that far post. And Aston Villa are still in the game slightly. It is only 1-0. We've got a minute to play. Aston Villa pushing forward. 3 minutes of added time have been given by the 4th official. And now Derby looking for a second to get this one wrapped up. Will Hughes just losing out there, unfortunately. And the final whistle blows then. A good victory this one for Derby County. Remember, we are on Legendary, so I'm pretty impressed with the start that we've had so far in the Championship. And let's have a look at this one. The Dolberg £7 million offer has been accepted by Ajax. So we could be bringing in Casper Dolberg and Mbappe in the same season, which is pretty sweet. We're just going to offer him the contract here. Now he wants 10k a week, 4-year deal. We're going to make him an important first team player. And let's see if he gets that one accepted. And we'll come to the end of the episode now, but before we do that, let's just have a look at these. We did make an offer for Younes as well, but I don't think we're going to go for him. Mbappe did reject his first offer, so this is looking highly unlikely that he's going to join, but we're going to offer him a second one, and that is going to bring this episode to an end, boys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you boys in the next one.